Think you get steamed under the collar when you see something wrong? Just take another look at what happens when our innocent bystanders reach the boiling point.
All right, we're gonna beat up a bum here.
It's a shocking phenomenon, a sadistic pastime for all too many teenagers, bum bashing, brutally attacking the homeless. Caught on surveillance video, they beat them with bats, taser them, and that ball of fire is a homeless person being torched.
Where'd you hit
These teens in Canada actually videotaped their assaults, this time using a steel bar to the man's face.
Oh man, that would've hurt.
And when they're done, they urinate on their victim. Hundreds of videos of homeless people being assaulted are all over the internet, fueling even more attacks. In most cases, no one is around when it happens.
It smells like wet garbage in the summertime.
But what if someone were?
Whoa, something stink around here.
Smelly man.
I thought they already picked the trash up.
You like this bag, huh?
Within seconds, these teens in New Jersey are spotted, literally stopping traffic.
Have a seat.
Yo, get out of here.
Have a seat.
Get out of here.
Leave the bag alone. That's your hat? Let me take them off.
But that doesn't seem to deter them.
Leave the bag alone.
Get out of here.
Leave the bag alone.
This woman motions for others to help, then pulls off in frustration. Some pedestrians are clearly shaken, but seem hesitant to get involved.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Others appear to be mobilizing from across the street and down the block.
This guy's smelling up the whole block.
Yo, look at that.
What they don't know is that these kids are harmless. They and the homeless man are actors. This block is rigged with hidden cameras, and village officials here in Westwood, New Jersey, are working with us, all part of a primetime experiment.
I don't want any trouble, just leave me alone, all right?
Leave me alone.
Will anyone step up to protect this homeless man?
Hey!
Where you going?
Leave him alone!
No, it's fine. It's fine. He's our buddy. He's our...
But the boys are relentless,
Just leave me alone.
and these concerned citizens seem at a loss for what to do and walk off to enlist help
Let's go, Pops. Take a walk.
What are you gonna do? What's your
as
plan?
this man steps right into the fray.
You know what?
Guys, cut that
Take a walk, buddy.
This is my uncle right here.
While he disperses the trio, gently nudging them
Don't
back,
touch me. Call the cops. Don't touch me. Don't.
the older gentleman escorts the homeless man to safety.
I'm John Quinones. You were very impressive, and we wanted to know, when other people walk on by, you went right up to them. What did you see?
I mean, no one deserves to be treated like that. And I always step in, and I don't assume that someone else is going to take care of it.
But would people be as likely to step in if those teens were carrying a weapon, say a bat?
Get out of here. This ain't your neighborhood.
Yo, hit a home run with that bat, man.
What are you gonna do?
What the passersby don't know is that the bat is rubber.
It's all right. Don't
Get
worry
out of my
about it.
neighborhood. Hey! What the hell are you guys doing? Leave him alone.
While he heads off to call the cops, as police recommend,
Why are you doing that to him?
this woman charges in, bat or not.
Just trying to get him out of here.
You're being little punks. That's a human being standing there.
That's
You
a
don't get to
human
lay your
being?
hands
That's a
on
piece
him.
of trash.
That's a human being?
Yes, it is. Your behavior's
Yo, get out of here.
You get out of here and put that bat down right now.
Clearly, these dangerous kids have met their match.
Get going, or I will call the police.
We're not going anywhere.
You're not my mother.
This
No,
is
I'm
my...
not your mother, and your mother would be ashamed of you right
Would
now.
she?
Yes.
Hey, you know my
I think
mother?
she would. You're standing there with a bat.
Do you know
Big
my
man.
mother?
I thought people would be more afraid to step in because indeed they had a bat.
But you know, that bat signaled that it was in fact an emergency, and it made it crystal clear that action had to be taken.
Carrie Keating, a psychology professor at Colgate University.
One thing we know about intervening in any kind of emergency is that the clearer and sharper the situation, the more uncomfortable we feel. So to make ourselves feel better, we take the risk and intervene.
Yeah?
I want you to
Guess
leave
what?
this man alone, though. That's
Guess what?
disgusting.
Guess what?
It's disgusting.
And for this mother of teens, immediate action was instinctual.
We're with Primetime ABC News. My name is John Quinones.
It's completely unacceptable.
I wouldn't want my children to behave that way. I have teenagers. I wouldn't want them to behave that way. I wouldn't want them to have to see that in the town that they grew up in either. It's horrible.
And it's getting worse. Experts are concerned because the bum bashers keep getting younger. These kids are just 10 years old, and yet in 2007, they were convicted in Florida of beating a homeless man. Mary Brosnahan is an advocate for the homeless.
It's almost incomprehensible that people that young are going out for sport and preying on homeless people.
Get out of here. You know who I am?
And back in downtown Westwood, we also wondered, would pedestrians react differently if our homeless man were a homeless woman?
Ready? What you got here?
You want to take it to the prom?
What's up?
Got something better to do? Leave the lady alone. Something better to do?
This time the reaction's even faster. And it gets more physical, even though the teens aren't carrying a weapon. Professor Keating is not surprised.
We see women as more vulnerable, more helpless. That's the stereotype, and that might have promoted even quicker action on the part of the bypassers.
Never have we seen people more outraged
Get the hell out. Before I call the cops.
or incensed.
Get the out of here.
We're just helping clean the community, that's all.
So maybe you should leave.
We should leave?
Yeah, if you want to clean it up. What's wrong with you? Yeah, this is a human being. This is a human being.
They even get out of their cars.
Get away from her. Out of here. We're leaving. We're leaving. Not too soon. Hey.
And this woman is so upset she doesn't realize she's in the middle of the street.
Hey, stop that. What's wrong with you? That is wrong.
This is
Get away
trash.
You're in the middle of the street. You. I'm going to stop you. You're about to get hit. You're about to get hit, lady.
get
You
hit.
don't care about me. You don't care about people. This isn't a person.
This is a dirty, stinky old woman.
Do you have parents?
But these kids are no match for the angry crowd that assembles.
Leave her alone.
Or what? I call the cops.
Or what?
I
We'll
call
call the
goddamn
cops.
911.
Treat people that
Don't
way.
call the cops.
You're the trash in this community.
Better hope that you're never pouring out the street.
Get out of here. Yo.
When we have a sense of community, we're empowered by that sense of community. And it was as if the people who intervened were saying with their anger, not here, not now, not in my town.
And watch what happens after the angry crowd chases off the kids.
I'm sorry for them.
Thank you. Okay? You okay? You need some money?
It's an extra touch of compassion that wasn't shown to our homeless man.
Are you okay, ma'am?
Thank you, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
All told, we tried our experiment a dozen times, and amazingly, in every instance, someone stepped in within seconds, putting their own safety on the line.
So maybe you should leave.
We should leave?
Yeah.
And whatever they could do to me couldn't be worse than me not doing anything, watching it.
Caring people from all walks of life,
Hey, you want me to call a cop on you?
teachers, nurses,
Leave them alone.
retired principals.
To me, it's a violation of everything that I worked hard for a long time.
Leave them alone or I'll call 911.
All of them, it seems, share a strong sense of community and justice.
It's the middle of the day. I was going to stop traffic.
You were stopping traffic.
I was. I didn't care.
You're in the middle of the street. How dare you?
There was no way that I would allow anybody to do that.
For homeless advocate Mary Brosnahan, it's heartening to see an entire community identifying with the plight of someone less fortunate.
What I try to think of is, I didn't know this person growing up, but I can guarantee you this wasn't how they wanted to turn out. They have the same dreams we do. They want to be safe and have a place to go at night.
And when somebody comes to their help,
Yeah.
you applaud?
Oh, absolutely. And it's the best. It gives you a good feeling, no?
Long day.
And a nice one at that, knowing that a perfect stranger may be there to help when you need it most.